Think about the last time you reached for reading glasses and realized the pair you were wearing were already on your face, or the moment you drove home at night and suddenly felt like every pair of headlights was brighter than you remembered. For most seniors, these small frustrations get dismissed with 4 words. It's just old age. But what if aging wasn't the real problem? What if the real problem was something your body slowly stopped getting enough of? Starting decades ago. Here's something most eye doctors won't have time to tell you. Your eyes don't wake up one day and decide to fail. They send signals for years. Dryness after reading. Slower focus in dim light. Eyes that feel tired by 8 p.m. Those aren't just symptoms of getting older. Those are whispers from your retina, your optic nerve, and your circulation, asking for specific nutrients they are no longer getting from food alone. And here is the part that changes everything. Some of the most powerful nutrients for aging eyes are not the ones you hear about on TV. They are not expensive prescriptions, and one of them you have probably never even heard of. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which 4 nutrients your eyes may need most after age 65 and exactly where to find them. Let's begin with number 4. Number 4. Vitamin A. If you have ever walked into a dark room and felt like your eyes needed extra time to adjust, you're not imagining it. One of the first visual changes many people notice as they get older is difficulty seeing in low light. Night driving may feel more challenging. Dim restaurants may seem darker, and headlights may appear brighter than they once did. One nutrient plays a major role in this process. Vitamin A, also known as retinol. Vitamin A helps produce a light-sensitive pigment called rhodopsin inside the retina. Rhodopsin is essential for helping your eyes adapt to darkness and see clearly in low-light conditions. Without enough vitamin A, night vision often becomes less efficient, making it harder to navigate in dim environments. But vitamin A does much more than support night vision. It also helps maintain the clear outer surface of the eye, known as the cornea, and it supports healthy tear production, which is especially important for older adults who struggle with dry, irritated, or gritty eyes. Some people describe dry eyes as a burning sensation. Others say it feels like sand is trapped under their eyelids. In some cases, blurry vision can become worse throughout the day as the surface of the eye dries out. Vitamin A helps support the cells that protect and lubricate the eye, helping maintain comfort and visual clarity. Good sources of vitamin A include egg yolks, liver, whole milk dairy products, and fatty fish. Orange and dark green vegetables such as carrots, sweet potatoes, pumpkin, spinach, and kale contain beta-carotene, which the body can convert into vitamin A. After age 65, maintaining adequate vitamin A intake becomes increasingly important because every time your eyes adjust to darkness, every time you blink, and every time light enters your retina, this nutrient is helping support the process. Remember to eat these with a little healthy fat like olive oil, avocado, or nuts, because your body needs fat to absorb vitamin A. Also, zinc plays a key role here too. Zinc helps transport vitamin A from your liver to your retina, where it is needed most. Good sources of zinc include oysters, beef, pumpkin seeds, and chickpeas. Number 3. Vitamin E. Every single day, your eyes are exposed to oxidative stress. Every time light enters your eyes, tiny amounts of free radical damage are created inside your retinal cells. You cannot feel it. You cannot see it happening. But over years, then decades, that damage adds up. And after age 65, your body's natural ability to defend against oxidative stress often becomes weaker. That is where vitamin E becomes incredibly important. Vitamin E is one of the body's most powerful fat-soluble antioxidants. Its job is to protect the delicate membranes of your cells from free radical damage, including the cells deep inside your retina. Your retina is one of the most metabolically active tissues in your body. It uses enormous amounts of oxygen, and it is constantly exposed to light. That makes retinal tissue especially vulnerable to oxidative stress. Without enough antioxidant protection, those cells may become more vulnerable to aging, inflammation, and cumulative damage. Some seniors begin noticing increased sensitivity to sunlight. Others notice more eye fatigue after reading. Some say their eyes simply do not recover the way they used to after bright light exposure. Vitamin E helps create a layer of protection against this daily wear and tear. Good sources include almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, avocado, olive oil, and hazelnuts. Even something as simple as a small handful of nuts each day may help support your antioxidant defenses over time. And that is the key. Remember, vitamin E is also fat-soluble, so pair these foods with healthy fats for best absorption. Number 2. Lutein and Zeaxanthin. These are not vitamins, and yet many eye specialists consider them among the most important nutrients for aging eyes. In fact, they are found concentrated inside the macula, the part of your retina responsible for sharp central vision, the vision you use to read, recognize faces, drive, and see fine details. Think of lutein and zeaxanthin as your eye's natural internal sunglasses. Every day, your eyes are exposed to sunlight, screens, and artificial lighting. All of that light creates oxidative stress inside delicate retinal tissue. Over time, that stress may contribute to the gradual wear and tear associated with aging vision. Lutein and zeaxanthin help by doing something remarkable. They help filter portions of high-energy blue light before it reaches the most sensitive cells inside your retina. At the same time, they also act as antioxidants, helping protect those cells from oxidative damage. As we get older, levels of these protective pigments often begin to decline. And when that happens, some people notice subtle changes. Reading small print may become more difficult. Glare from headlights may feel more intense. Contrast may seem weaker, and vision may feel less sharp, especially in dim lighting conditions. Researchers have spent decades studying the role of lutein and zeaxanthin in supporting macular health and maintaining visual performance as we age. Good food sources include spinach, kale, collard greens, pasture-raised egg yolks, green peas, and pistachios. Interestingly, egg yolks contain smaller amounts than leafy greens, but the lutein and zeaxanthin they provide may be absorbed particularly well by the body after age 65. Coming up, now for number 1, the nutrient you have never heard of. Vitamin B12. Most people know vitamin B12 as the vitamin for energy, but very few realize that a low B12 level may quietly affect one of the most important parts of your visual system. The optic nerve that carries visual information from your eyes to your brain. The surprising part is that some of the earliest signs of low B12 may show up in your vision long before people suspect a vitamin deficiency. Have you ever felt that your vision is not quite as sharp as it used to be? Colors may seem a little less vibrant. Your eyes may become tired more quickly while reading, or you may find it harder to maintain focus for long periods of time. While these symptoms can have many causes. Low vitamin B12 is one factor that is often overlooked, especially after age 65. Every face you recognize, every book you read, every photograph you enjoy, every grandchild's smile you see depends on healthy communication between your eyes and your brain. and that communication relies heavily on the optic nerve functioning properly. Vitamin B12 helps support healthy nerve function throughout the body, including the optic nerve. Good sources of vitamin B12 include eggs, milk, yogurt, fish, chicken, and lean meats. Some also benefit from supplementation, particularly those who take certain medications for acid reflux or diabetes. That can interfere with B12 absorption. Small choices repeated over time. Foods that slowly rebuild what aging and modern diets may have taken away. Because your eyes are not randomly weakening. They are responding to what they are being given. So the real question becomes simple. Are you giving your eyes what they need to stay strong for the year?